Hello and welcome everyone back to our Total War Rome 2 DEI campaign as Massilia. When we at last left off, we had finally pushed out the last of the Roman invasions, I hope, and besieged Rome, and the Roman garrison has sallied up to fight us. Which means if we hold our ground, we should be able to win. We are outnumbered, but then again, the majority of our opposition are garrison troops after all. Our troops aren't exactly in the best condition right now, but I'm pretty sure we will win this rather handily. And we should be able to take the city of Rome itself. Of course, our infantry isn't exactly in the fittest of conditions. But our cav will be our one big advantage in this battle.
Citizen cavalry, as you command. When you know that Romans like rotting fish.
Enemy reinforcements approaching.
From the looks of things, the Roman reinforcements are probably approaching from this direction, so let's turn to face them accordingly. Yes indeed. Well, if you can't catch the general triage, it's probably the next best thing to isolate. Let's quickly bring our cav to the center, put our slingers behind our hoplites because this does not look good. Let's advance our hoplite line there. Bring our slingers behind them. Bring our cav to the flank. And of course our general, bring him up. We'll use our slingers to screen our cav, I guess. Let's break out the citizen cav and put them to one flank, the lancers on one flank. And bring our general up. We're not going to attack them on the hill. If time runs out, we win anyway. Let's switch it to normal speed now. We'll split these guys into three. So if they're really still going for it, we'll meet them. Oh, this unit is gonna get screwed over.
Our general is under attack.
Really? Let's put these guys back on skirmish mode. Oh crap, what's this? Garrison horsemen. I did not see that. That was probably pretty careless of me. We have to move our general here to plug this gap. Start to move our cav offensively. Let's begin to move our cav out. Our general needs to move here. We have to move our citizen cav back. Meantime, these guys are on fire, will. We will need everyone to come into their frontal assaults. These two units, please fire on those guys. Just charge that citizen slinger. Actually, since these guys look like they're going for you, get them as well. Crab received another charge. Get away from those guys. You as well. Press in your charge, you two. Actually, these guys can move over here. The four of you. If I can select you properly, fire on the town guard. These guys charge these guys who are exposed again. We've taken a lot of unnecessary casualties here. Fire into the back of those slingers. Our lancers here are free. Sort of. Actually, fire on the general's bodyguard. You two form up here fast. Then we're probably gonna press on my chart somewhere. These guys run off.
The enemy general is
That is fantastic news. Yes, we killed those guys as well. Nice. These guys fire over here. This Sarissa Cav just withdraw for now. Looks like the Roman army is breaking. Just keep firing on the town guard. Boost our unit stats to God knows what at this point. Fire on those guys. These guys chase. Actually, let's send a citizen sling.
the men are wavering.
A citizen cav over. We lost a hoplite unit. Just crumple them in. That unit's not coming back. This unit might. This unit go for the slingers. Entire units are breaking off. The Roman army is cracking. And looks like we've won this, which means a lot, honestly. We'll continue battle for the shortest moment. Let's grab these guys, melee mode, halt. Send attack orders on every single unit. We need to slaughter as much of the garrison as possible. The Cav will go for units that have retreated somewhat and are a bit far off for the infantry to ever catch. So let's go. Let's triple speed this. Absolute butchering of men. We'll quit battle here. It's a heroic victory. Romans have about 500 men remaining, which is close to the amount we lost. Hopefully we won't lose a single unit. Really messed up the citizen cav, although the lancers fared a lot better. Our hoplites held firm long enough for the cav and the slingers to do their jobs. Hopefully you don't lose any unit. And looks like a majority of the Roman fighting force has been destroyed, which means taking the city of Rome itself should not be too difficult. We really need to build up our army. We need at least another lancer unit in this army itself. The only reason why the unit of slingers is probably in the bronze tier of experience is because it's probably been killed over. Nope, we've lost that unit as well. However, the city of Rome itself is almost left unguarded. Auto-resolving the push into the city should be quite easy right now. So we need one hoplite and one lancer to make this army full again. How on earth are we going to afford this? We are broke. And since we are broke,
We'll escape.
auto resolve 99. We are going to loot the city. Let's watch this little cinematic for a bit. Although I'm pretty sure all these buildings haven't been built yet. Neither have the Romans reached this sort of equipment. The Massilians have taken the internal city. Demolish, demolish, demolish. The army here will recruit a lancer and a hoplite. We still haven't discovered the Carthaginians for some reason. Still have Arretium. The public order here is going to cause another rebellion. Let's upgrade the city center. And let's see what next turn holds in store for us. Hopefully the Romans don't spawn any more units, if not we're really screwed at this point. Let's upgrade that. Let's end the turn. We might have finally broken the backs of the Romans, which would be nice, since it doesn't look like they're doing much at this point. However, we have definitely overextended ourselves, to say the least, at this point. Rebellion. Well, we don't even have this yet. What are we researching? You know, actually researching this for one turn might be a smart idea. Let's build a temple. And the workshop might actually be a good idea. Having a ballista in this army would be quite interesting, although it might slow it down. How is the garrison at Rome? We'll move these guys over pronto.
Ready for battle.
Actually, since we are going to piss off the population anyway, let's go one further and let's take care of Neapolis as well. We're probably going to do the same thing. We're going to sack it and use the funds to the desperately needed funds to probably upgrade and build a few structures here and there. The garrison here on its own should not provide too much of a resistance, so we should be able to get quite a bit of money for not too much. Let's start. Again, we're sending our ever worn down army forwards. Let's start the battle. Looks like the ships are landing there. Let's see whether we can bum rush the cav advance. In the meantime, push the hoplites up, push the slingers up. Let's triple speed this. Actually, maybe pushing our cav forward is not a good idea. These guys are melee. Looks like they're light troops, but still. troops we should be somewhat wary of. I mean, I can't afford to leverage our superior range units at this point. Talking about superior range, let's deploy one unit here. Actually another unit as well. Pause for a bit. Bring them back. Push our hoplites up. Well, let's see what to do. Let's bring 3 units of lancers here. We'll use them to better out the garrison marines. Our slingers. Find a way to get there. We'll send 3 units to the south just in case the Romans decide to charge out. 3 units to the north. Are they actually firing? Well, that unit disappeared out of the face of the map rather quickly. A pretty brutal hit and run. These 3 units deploy here. These will deploy 3 in the south. These 3 move up. These guys move over here. The lancers can rear charge them. These units can't be too good. I mean, the Italians weren't exactly known for their sailors. How on earth are they steady? Don't get yourself trapped in that melee. The oblivious can throw themselves against the swordsman. Sorry, Sakia, pull yourself out. Advance, you guys. Where's this unit? We'll let you break off. We're coming to the rear of those guys. No, come here. Wait, where are citizen Cav? Right, these guys can run up here. These Italian Marines should not last too long. These Cav can all run here now. Let's push these hoplites up. Damn it. No. Let's set these guys on fire at will. First unit deploy here. Second unit deploy here. Third unit deploy here. We'll move them up north. Wait, where's our general? Oh, come on. That was dumb. Let's give our KF units individual orders. Those guys, those guys, those guys. That leaves 2 units spare. Fire on the armed citizens. Keep going after them. Of course it is. Have these guys stop. Okay, these guys charge the general. General. This unit. This unit. And this unit. Should do wonders to the Roman morale. Somehow they are steady. Okay, this unit's wavering. Shattered. Unit shaken. They're wavering. They shattered. Now onto the swordsman. Let's put our care for a second charge. Let's grab this unit to rear charge now. And that should break this flank. Boom. Nice, let's bring out these guys over. Rear charge those guys, grab our general. Beef up these units. Have a glorious, glorious rear charge, which should break the morale in the backs of the Romans. And we have taken Neapolis. We lost actually about 10% of our army, which is most unfortunate. Again, looks like the hoplites making out the majority of them. Slingers taking almost nothing. And yes, Looks like we have more or less secured our foot in Latinum. But actually thinking about it, bringing our army south may not be that much of a good idea, because we are also allowing the rebellion to build up. I think we can fend off 8 units, but we might have a lot of trouble with 12. Might have to just raise an army of mercenaries in Arretium itself. But this is fantastic. The breakout is beginning, and we're beginning to see the end of the Romans here. Come on, load up. Right in the neck. Let's loot the city again. Let's demolish everything. Ho, look at that public order. Mail contents leaving for rebellion is 88. That is big, to say the least. Can even upgrade the city at this point. Well, either way, we are probably gonna have slingers in this army, so let's recruit 1 unit. And let's end the turn, and we'll probably end the episode after this, after we rebuild Neapolis as well. So we have just consecutively sacked and looted and occupied 3 Roman settlements, and I believe that number will continue to grow. If we sack Ariminum as well, that means we have looted all of Italy, which is somewhat satisfying. Let's research tax labor, pull these guys northwards. Let's actually garrison them Arretium. Move these guys further south. Actually, they can meet up with this army as well. Transfer this unit over. These guys can return all the way back to Massilia. Continue recruiting. Let's build some industry here. Wait, actually public order here is not that good. Why? Ooh. Let's build an industry, upgrade the temple again. From 3 public order to 4 public order, that's actually not enough, so let's build an agora. Let's build another temple. I believe the food actually, let's build a farm. We have 2 temples here already.
To victory!
86 is pretty good. We've dealt with the rebellion.
Set up the watch. Come on, I want hourly patrols.
Anything to reduce upkeep and increase our income at this point. And looks like we will end the episode here. So we have pushed on, we've taken Rome and Neapolis from the Romans. Romans without Rome, they are left with by the looks of it. 4 settlements: Corsentia, Brundisium, Ariminum and Patavium, which we will proceed to clean out. Our main army, which is the Daemons of Polemos, is back to 19 units. We won't transfer the last hoplite unit because I'm planning to recruit the ballista. And we are making a decent amount of income again, which is nice. And looks like we've gotten through the toughest part. Hope you guys enjoyed this. If you like what you're seeing, please like and subscribe. If you got anything to say, comment down below. And I'll see you guys next episode. Until then, take care.